Hey everyone. Welcome to Top Tech News. This is your news channel for getting updated with the latest tech news headlines and their impact on business and our lives. To read the full news article for any of the news that we cover, simply click on its link given below in the description. To stay updated, show us some love and hit the subscribe button below and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. This way you would be informed whenever we upload a new video. Hi, my name is Dee and I am your host for today. Today's top headlines are: GM is considering an electric Corvette and SUV. Canon exceeded its 2020 sales projections. Samsung Galaxy M62 gets FCC certified. Honor V40 launch postponed to January 22nd. Tesla increases the price of Powerwall again. Let's get started. GM is considering an electric Corvette and SUV. GM is considering expanding the Corvette into a family of vehicles, with the first new vehicle being an all-electric crossover SUV with Corvette branding, according to a report by Bloomberg. If GM does go through with the plan, the electric Corvette SUV wouldn't hit the road until at least 2025. This would be a first for the Corvette, which has always existed as a single sports car model. GM designers are reportedly working on several concepts to expand from one model into a whole line of vehicles. Internally, the effort is being referred to as Project R. The idea to expand the Corvette line has been kicked around for about 20 years, but GM has never acted on it and produced any concept models. Separately, GM is also working on an electrified powertrain for their traditional Corvette sports car model. Details are scarce, but the company has filed for the trademark E-Ray, and we can expect some sort of electric or hybrid Corvette to come out of it. Corvette's latest 8th generation C8 model has received praise for delivering impressive specs for a much more reasonable price than similarly performing vehicles. But other performance vehicles are rapidly moving toward hybrid or all-electric operation, and we can't imagine Corvette will be that far behind. There is also another company, Genovation, working on a Corvette-based electric supercar. This car has gotten a mention from President-elect Joe Biden, who is a Corvette fan himself and has committed to putting more electric cars on the road during his tenure. Corvette wouldn't be the first American muscle car brand to add an electric crossover. Ford is just about to start deliveries of its Mustang Mach-E, a performance-oriented crossover with Mustang styling and branding. The car has inspired controversy, attracting many due to its good looks and view toward the future. But many traditionalists are annoyed at the use of the Mustang name for a small SUV. But that controversy has manifested in a high mindshare for the vehicle and commensurately high levels of pre-orders. The high level of interest seems to have gotten GM thinking about making a similar move. Complaints from purists haven't stopped other classic sports car brands from moving to SUVs or electric models generally to high praise. Porsche has seen massive sales of its Cayenne and Macan SUV models, and its electric Taycan has been called the best Porsche ever. Other manufacturers have been adding SUVs to their lineup due to their popularity with consumers. This increased popularity of SUVs and strong emissions rules rollback attempts has led to reversing a long trend. Electric crossovers could help mitigate the climate impact of consumer preference for larger vehicles. While the swapping of sedans for SUVs is a bad thing for emissions, if those SUVs are electric, then there will still be a huge improvement. GM has big plans for electric cars. They have been hyping up their Ultium battery platform that should allow the migration of many different models to electric drive. GM has committed to delivering 30 new EV models by 2025. As of today, GM still only sells one electric car despite years of big talk about upcoming models. They also originally joined a lawsuit against California with GM seeking lower emissions standards. GM remained part of that lawsuit for about a year before pulling out after the 2020 election results came in. If GM's big talk about electric cars is to be believed, they are positioning themselves well for an electric future. An electric shift for the Corvette brand would be another signal that GM is serious about the future, though a 2025 timeline is mild to say the least. Canon exceeded its 2020 sales projections. The success of Canon's R5 and R6 mirrorless cameras have exceeded the company's expectations, and it has revised its 2020 fiscal year earnings over initial projections. The company logged net income of more than $250 million in excess of its original estimations. According to the Japanese newspaper Nikkei, Canon announced that it would raise its consolidated net income for the fiscal year ending December 2020 over previous estimations due to strong sales of its mirrorless cameras, particularly in China. Canon originally projected that it would come about 98 billion yen, or about $944 million, short of its 2019 fiscal year numbers, likely due to projections made as a result of the entire camera market suffering due to the coronavirus pandemic, but revised that number on January 14 to 28 billion yen higher, or about $270 million, to 80 billion yen, or about $771 million, short of 2019's net income numbers. That's a positive change of over $250 million. According to Nikkei, Canon's new full-frame mirrorless cameras are performing particularly well in China, and ink sales for home printers also increased. Both of these factors led to the revision of the company's financial forecasts. While still significantly lower than the net income of the pre-pandemic period, Canon's recovery of $250 million that is reportedly due mainly to the success of its two new camera offerings is a significance that cannot be overstated. The recovery of the manufacturing industry is vastly outpacing other sectors, as the second wave of coronavirus infections has led to the closure of restaurants, retail stores, and entertainment services across numerous Asian countries, especially Japan. Seeing any indication of improvement despite this is an incredible development for a camera manufacturer. Samsung Galaxy M62 gets FCC certified. A Samsung device believed to be the Galaxy M62 has bagged FCC certification, revealing a 7000 mAh battery in the process. Additionally, FCC revealed that it will ship with a 25 watts charger and feature a USB-C port and 3.5mm headphone jack. The documents on the U.S. regulator's website also include model code SME625F/DS, which is rumored to be the Galaxy S62, meaning we'll likely see Samsung sell the same device with different names in different markets. FCC didn't detail the specs of the device, but thanks to Geekbench, we know the SME625F will come with an Exynos 9825 SoC, 6GB RAM and Android 11. The Galaxy M62 was previously rumored to be a tablet. However, one of the documents on FCC's site have mentioned it as a mobile phone. Details are scarce about the Galaxy M62 right now, but more information about it should surface in the coming days. Honor V40 5G launch postponed to January 22nd. Last week Honor said it will unveil the V40 5G on January 18th in China, but now the company has announced the phone will be introduced on January 22nd instead. Honor cites conference venue and equipment-related issues for the delay, but it has promised to begin the sales of V40 5G on January 22nd. The Chinese phone maker hasn't detailed the specs of the V40 5G yet, however, it shared posters confirming curved screen with a pill-shaped hole for the dual camera and a rectangular camera island on the back. This camera system is a combination of 50MP primary, 8MP ultrawide, 2MP laser focus, and 2MP macro units. The Honor V40 5G is said to have a Dimensity 1000 Plus SoC at the helm and supports 66 watts wired and 55 watts wireless charging. Tesla increases the price of Powerwall again. Tesla has increased the price of Powerwall, its home battery pack, again, the second time in just a few months. Back in 2015, Tesla decided to use its expertise in making battery packs for electric vehicles to produce energy storage devices for homes and businesses by launching the Powerwall and Powerpack. Powerwall became extremely popular with residential solar customers, people looking to have backup power, and even with virtual power plant projects more recently. However, Tesla Powerwall is becoming extremely hard to get as demand increases due to home battery pack incentives. California has strong incentives for installing residential energy storage capacity that has created more demand than Tesla, the market leader with the Powerwall, can handle right now. Last year, Tesla announced that it installed its 100,000th Powerwall home battery pack. Around the same time, CEO Elon Musk said that Tesla is working hard on increasing Powerwall production as delivery delays are getting longer in many markets. With the demand outpacing production for a long time, Tesla has been increasing price of the Powerwall. In October, Tesla increased the price of the Powerwall from $6,500 to $7,000. Now, Tesla is again increasing the price of the Powerwall by $500. The automaker updated its online configurator, and now the price of the home battery pack is $7,500. That's just for the battery pack itself. Tesla also charges $1,000 for the gateway, a device that is sort of the brain of the installation, and the actual installation cost of $3,500. These costs have remained the same since the last price increase 3 months ago. Powerwall has quickly emerged as the #1 home battery pack with a growing number of sale channels. Tesla prioritized Powerwall installations with its own solar power installation, both rooftop solar panel installations and solar roof tiles, and with those installations finally picking up for Tesla, the Powerwall is even in higher demand. Furthermore, other solar installers, including big ones like Sunrun, are also using Tesla's Powerwall with their solar installations. It looks like Tesla is taking advantage of the demand to improve its gross margin on the Powerwall. Well, that's about it for today. Hope you found it helpful. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. And do show us some love by clicking on the thumbs up button. Have a wonderful day everyone, and we will be back again soon.